this tutorial, I'm going to walk you through how to log on and find all of your classes and all of your activities in the Buzz platform. So we're first going to go to rvcs.agilixbuzz.com. Now, there are a few different ways to log in depending on how I have your account set up. If you are a River Valley High student, then you're just simply going to click on the login button here, because I'm assuming that you're already logged into Chrome or using your school Chromebook. So if you're already logged into Chrome, you can click that login button and you can just use your single sign-in with Google to log in. If not, and let me just duplicate this tab here, you can click on use application login and you can type in your username and password. And for a few of you, this might be the way that we have to go, just depending on how I've set you up initially. And if you have any issues either way, just let me know. All right, going to our regular login here, click login. It's going to let us choose our account. So if you have multiple Google accounts set up on your device, you want to make sure that you use your rivervalleyhigh.org account. All right, so once you're on into the platform, you will have your name up here at the top right. It will say student app and it will give you all of your courses. Some of you are enrolled in only one course and some of you are enrolled in multiple courses. I'm going to go through the process of finding your information in one course, and it will be pretty much the same for all of the other courses you have, with a few exceptions, especially when we get into some of the 11th and 12th grade high school courses where you need to find information in a different area of the program. So if I click on my course, it takes me into my course interface here. So as you can see here, I am in 8th grade mathematics part 1 under activities. Now, something to keep in mind, if you ever click on something in the program and you're lost, you don't know what you clicked on or how to get back, simply go to the top left menu and click on the home button. And that takes you back to your home screen. All right, so once again, we're going to go to 8th grade math. And you're going to see that all of the activities for the course are laid out. This is your entire course. This is your textbook. This is everything for you. On a day-to-day routine, you're going to be going through some of these activities, and every once in a while, you will need to use the course resources to pull out extra information or readings or extra worksheets that I have loaded up there for you. All right, so notice that when you're logged on here, you see my name and you see Ms. DeBusk. We are the teachers that are overseeing your math course this year. I'm more for technical help on the platform side, and Ms. DeBusk will be for help on the math side. You also have up here your progress bar, and right here, it's not super easy to remember, but if you click here, you're going to get your grade book. I wish that this button was a lot bigger and maybe said like click here for your grades, but since it doesn't, just remember that it's here. We're going to come back to that in just a moment. All right. We can expand our course here and see all of these pages that we have to click on, and each of these pages is what's counted as an activity in the program. So if I click on the introductory folder here, this page right here is counting as an activity. Even though there's nothing to do on this page, it's still counting as an activity in the course of, or in the way that the course tallies up all of your assignments done and the percentage that you have done. All right, so you can navigate this page a few different ways. You can click on the arrow up here that takes you to the next assignment or next activity. You can also click on the arrow down here at the bottom, which takes you to the same place, or you can click on the next activity that shows up here on the page. Clicking the back arrow up here will take you back to your main menu. So we can do that. And now we're back at our main menu for this course. All right, so we can click on Course Introduction. We read through the course introduction, and then we click Next Activity. Think of this like a page in your textbook. You're just continually going through these pages in order to finish the course. If you come across assignments that need to be done, you will do those assignments, and you will upload the ones that need to be uploaded, and you will just keep the ones that don't tell you to upload. You'll keep those in case we need to work with you on those assignments, especially after the quiz. All right, so here in the syllabus, there's mention of a textbook for this math course, and I will explain that in just a moment. This is 8th grade math is one of the only courses that we offer that has a textbook that we will put online for you. Most of the other math courses don't use a textbook, and the other courses, such as English, we will provide the actual copies of the book for you. But keep in mind, in just a few minutes, I'm going to show you where you find the information you need for this textbook. All right, I'm going to go ahead and click back out of here to go to my main page site, and you can see that I have a to-do list. If I click on that to-do list, it tells me what is due this week only, and only for this course. So if you are enrolled in multiple courses, you will not see the other courses in your to-do list if you are in one of the if you are in one of the specific courses. If we go back to the main page, you can see the to-do list for everything, and I'll show you that in a few minutes as well. All right, the to-do list is decent, but it only shows you a short amount of time. It shows you 1 week. So what I like to do is go up here to the gradebook icon and click on the gradebook. And I can see all of the target due dates for my assignments. So self-check for basic equations 1.1 is due on September 15th, followed by self-check 1.2 on September 16th, and so on and so forth. So you can kind of plan out how long you need for each of these units. You can see that you have to have the Unit 1 quiz done by September 27th. Now these dates are all generated based on the due date that I put in for your math course. And let me just go back to that here. When you're in your course, you're going to see that there are dates. Actually, we can go back to the home page and see them as well. So this math course is starting on 9/14/22 and going through January 6th. The due dates in the course are generated based on the end date that I put in the course. So if we go back to our gradebook for math and we scroll all the way down, you will see that the final assignments are going to be due around December 21st. The reason that it's not extending until the 6th of January is because the semester for River Valley will end on December 23rd, and the system wants you to get your assignments done before then. But the course I am leaving open until January 6th, especially because many of you guys are starting late into the semester, and I will have to extend your math course slightly. Okay, a couple of other things that we can look at here. The little activity bar here, or the status bar, is showing us how many assignments or activities you have completed. So 1.44 of all activities. Again, that's because you've clicked on 2 out of those 138 possible activities or pages. So this isn't really progress in the course or percentage of how you're doing in the course. This is simply how many pages you've clicked through. And then the gradable activities, it says there are 7, and those would be the 6 quizzes for the units and the final exam. So the only things that your grade is based on will be those assignments. All of the homework, all of the assignments, all the reading that you do is the independent classwork. And we're only grading you based on your actual quiz assignments. So let's take a look at the main page and how you can schedule your time out with multiple classes. So I like to go to my main page here and then click on the calendar. And in the calendar, I can turn on and off certain courses. So if I only want to look at my 8th grade math course, I can see the due dates for this entire month. And that really helps me out to plan out when I'm going to be doing my work. Now keep in mind, Self-check 1.1 is due on September 15th, but you actually have work to do before you get to self-check 1.1, and that is reading through the Unit 1.1 work as well as doing a few assignments in a worksheet. All right, so I mentioned before that you might need to go to the course resources for worksheets, and in this 8th grade math course you definitely do. It's going to ask you to do Glencoe Math. So you go to course resources, Glencoe Math pages, and then you simply click on the page range that you need. You are not expected to print these out. All you need to do is find the pages that are required and write the answers in a notebook. You're not turning this work in, but we need you to do this work for when we go over your quizzes with you so we can go back and see how you're doing. So consider this like in-class work. You're not turning it in, but it is practice, guided practice that you need to do in order to be successful on the self-checks and the quizzes. If reading this online is an issue for you and you would need a printout of this, let me know, and I have copies of the book here that I can give you, or I can print out copies from the website for you. All right. You're probably going to have a lot of questions as you move through the first few weeks of class. Please direct any questions that have to do with the program towards me. Anything that has to do with missing assignments, missing templates, missing videos, anything that you can't find in the program, I'll be able to pull it up for you and email it to you. Anything that needs to be reformatted from a Word document to a Google Doc, we're still working through a lot of those conversions, so just let me know if there's anything that I can do to help you guys out, and we can definitely set up meetings to go over your work one-on-one and get a little more precise as to what you need to do day to day and to help you to plan out your time. All right, I look forward to working with you guys this semester, and I will see you soon.